Hey everybody, Luke Parsons here with Cobra Fitness Works, and this is a cool down to help you get stretched out, bring that heart rate down after finishing up some express classes. So let's go ahead and get right into it. First up, we're just going to go ahead and reach down towards those toes, just nice and easy, nice and slow. Find that point where there's just a tiny, tiny bit of discomfort, really feeling that stretch of those hamstrings, and hold it there. You don't want to push past that. And then slowly rolling up. And relax. All right, we're going to do that again. Reaching down towards those toes. Nice and easy. Find that point where it's just feeling that stretch. Again, go ahead and hold that there. If you don't get to your toes, that is completely fine. And go ahead and roll up nice and slow again. All right, next up, we're going to go down into a squat hold. But for this one, you don't want to be keeping tension. You're just going to sit all the way down as far as your hips will let you go. So you're squatting down nice and easy. Keep those elbows inside those knees. And we're going to go ahead and hold this for a couple seconds. Just really feeling that stretch through those hips. Again, there's no tension in my legs. I'm not holding myself in this position. I'm just sitting down at the very bottom of my squat. If your lower back is a little bit rounded, that is completely fine. Again, we're just going all the way down just to feel that stretch. I'm going to hold this for a couple seconds. All right, and nice and easy, just go ahead and stand back up. Relax for a moment, and we're going to go ahead and do that one more time. So just squatting down nice and slow, elbows inside your knees, and go ahead and just hold this position. Again, no tension in the legs, just feeling that stretch of the hips. A couple more seconds here. Go ahead and stand up, nice and easy. Now what we're going to do is you're going to reach down towards those toes, and this time you're going to walk your hands out into a downward dog position. Just walking my hands out here, hips up in the air, head between my arms, feel that stretch to those calves and hamstrings. All right, now you're going to go ahead and drop those knees down. Let the hips sink back to the heels, leaving the arms outstretched in front in child's pose. And we're going to hold this. Now you're going to take one arm, it doesn't matter which one, you're going to thread it under your other arm until you feel a good stretch, and then let your chest sink down again. Stretch out that tricep, the back of the shoulder, and we're going to hold this for a couple seconds. All right, go ahead and bring that arm back. Now we're going to switch. This arm stays out straight, other arm threads under, sink that chest down. Holding this for a couple more seconds. All right, now bring that arm back out in front. Now what we're going to do is let those hips come forward. Let them sink down to the mat, and then pressing that chest up. Again, my legs are relaxed. I'm sinking the front of my hips into the floor. Arching that head up just a little bit. Don't want to try and arch back too hard. Feeling that stretch in the lower back as well as the abs. And now what we're going to do is dig those toes in, and then drive back up in a downward dog for me. All right, next up, what we're going to do is a pigeon stretch. So for this one, you're going to take one knee, bring it in between your hands, other leg stays out straight. And you're going to go ahead and sit right here, really feeling that stretch to the outside of the leg and through the glute and the hip abductor on the outside of the hip. I'm going to go ahead and sit here for a couple seconds. All right, now you're going to push yourself back up in a downward dog for a second, and then other knee comes through. Bring that in between the hands, other leg is out straight. And then sitting down on those hips, again, so you feel that stretch on the outside of the leg, hip, and glute area. Holding this for a couple seconds. All right, push up in a downward dog again. Holding this for a couple more seconds. Should really be feeling that release on those calves and hamstrings. All right, next up, We're going to go ahead and go to a seated position with our legs out in front of us. Now what you're going to do is just slowly reach out towards those toes if you can get them. If not, just touch any place on your shin. Again, just find that good stretch. Going to hold that for a couple seconds. And relax for a moment. Now what you're going to do is spread those legs out. And now we're going to reach to the center. Just nice and easy. Feeling that stretch to the inside of the legs. Holding this for a couple seconds. Go ahead and relax. Now you're going to bring the bottoms of your feet together into a butterfly stretch. Now you can put your hands on your ankles and slightly push down on your knees, but again, don't try and push them too far, just until you feel a good stretch. Holding this for a couple more seconds. And relax. Go ahead and just let those legs relax out in front of you. Now we're going to stretch our upper body a little bit more. Grabbing that elbow on one of your arms, pulling it back behind your head, stretching out that tricep. All right, now what you're going to do, put your arm out in front, grab your fingers or your or like the palm of your hand. Go ahead and feel that stretch right here through the forearm and through the bicep. Keep that elbow pointed down. We're going to hold this for a couple more seconds. All right, go ahead and relax. Now we're going to do that tricep stretch on the other side. Grab that elbow, pulling it behind the head. Feeling that stretch. All right, let that relax. Now we're going to do the bicep and forearm stretch on the other side. All right. Awesome job, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed your express classes. Thanks for cooling down with me. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day.